Krieger-Watkins here with another edition of The Scoop from Mason County Press, brought to you by Betten Baker Ford and West Shore Bank. And today I'm joined with Julia Chambers, the president of AFFEW, and I'm going to see if I get this right, AFFEW Friends of the Environment and the World.
Of the world.
Of the
Pretty
world.
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we go way back with AFFEW. My family does.
Right.
So, yeah.
31 years.
Has it been 31 years?
31 years, yes.
You started it when I was 10. Oh, sorry, I just had to throw that in there. So you guys, you have a couple different things happening, but first I want to talk about the native plant sale that's happening this Saturday.
Yes.
And it's happening here at Rotary Park.
Right.
Give me the lowdown on that.
Starting at 9:30 to noon, we'll have about 600 plants, all native, and they come from Bird's Foot Nursery. He's up outside of Traverse City, and we have people that have pre-ordered flats, and people will come and we'll have good pictures and descriptions. It'll show where to plant them in the sun, what kind of soil, if they're deer resistant, things like that. We'll also have people that are knowledgeable about native plants working or volunteering. So it just keeps on growing, and as we know, native plants are really good for the pollinators, the birds and whatnot, and they take less water and fertilizer. Once their root system is much longer than grass and traditional plants, so they're good in a drought. And also, if we have extra moisture like last year, they soak up a lot of the water.
Okay,
so,
and these are all perennials, right?
Yes, perennials.
Okay, I figured. Give me an idea of 3 different plants people can buy here.
Well, we'll have like echinacea, which is purple coneflower. That's always a popular one. Black-eyed Susans, vervains. We have ones for dry area, moist. We have ferns. We'll have shrubs, some grasses.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited. A lot of people have been getting a hold of us.
That's
so
cool.
This is our 3rd year doing it.
What are the price ranges?
Oh, you'd have to ask me about that. Sarah's in charge of that. Sarah Bolin. I think $6 to $8 a quart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty reasonable.
I was going to say
it's
reasonable. And
yes.
the nice thing is that they are perennials and native. So like you said, there's less like water needed, less upkeep really, but it does help with, bees is a huge thing because they've been seeing kind of that drop off in honeybees and everything. So this provides that. Butterflies, all sorts
birds.
all sorts of things. So that's really cool. So, and that's on Saturday from 9:30 to 12.
Yep.
Okay, at Rotary Park.
June 12th.
And then you're linking up with the BPA students with Melanie Tomaski at the high school.
Well, last year I went and talked to her classes, and then this year they did an Earth Day event maybe a month ago, and they did change wars. So I guess each class brought in change, and they decided to donate it to AFFEW, which is really exciting.
Awesome.
So over $700. So that change was pretty heavy. Taking it to the bank. It took me a while. It took me a while to get it through the machine. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
That was exciting. And then, and we hope to, do something with them next year also with the environmental AP class. Hopefully, we're making connections more with the schools, and my goal, being a retired teacher, is to work more with kids.
I think it's important too to build that kind of lifelong knowledge and getting them young to understand the importance of just the environment as a whole, recycling, native plants, wildlife, that whole thing. And we live in such a vibrant area for all of that especially kids that grow up in along Lake Michigan, kind of in these counties, need to know why it's important, because I think a lot of times people take it for granted. And how can people donate to you guys?
They can go to AFFEW.org, and you can do it with a credit card if you want, or send in a check, or if you can't remember the name, you can always Google environmental groups in Mason County or Ludington, and it pops up.
And it's AFFEW.org.
Right.
Okay. And you guys have a Facebook page?
Yep, we do. Group and page. And then, and I also wanted to talk about the kids program coming up too. So the You Dig It Garden, community garden, which is behind the United Methodist Church, we're partnering with them and MSU. and the Lakeshore Food Club, and we have a couple boxes, garden boxes. We're going to be doing some different activities with the kids. They'll be learning about native plants. They get to take a native plant home. We're going to be doing things with the garden, planting things. They'll get to get some veggies. We're going to do some art from nature, scavenger hunts. So we have a whole collection of things, although we only are limiting it to 15 kids.
Okay.
And it's every other week. It starts next week, next Tuesday, and it's 8 to 10-year-olds only. So it's kind of, I know.
I'm like, oh, that sounds perfect for my kid. Oh,
I know. Well,
we're
right. Trying to get more into programming. And so our goal is to develop some programs more for kids. And it's been hard because the kids are so busy after school.
They are.
So I also signed up to be a 4-H leader, but then COVID hit. So that's another, hopefully next fall I can get into that, working with kids. So.
Yeah, well, and you have quite the vibrant art background too, that you've worked with a lot of kids. So this will be cool because not only is your knowledge of the environment, but your art background, those usually go well hand in hand. So that'll be a cool program. How can people sign their kids up that are between 8 and 10 for this program?
They can go to the You Dig It Garden on Facebook.
Okay.
And then after Saturday, probably it'll be on our website.
Okay.
Sarah Bolin is in charge of our website, and she's the main organizer for the plant sale, so she's kind of going crazy right now. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And is it a free program?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay,
Yep.
First 15 kids.
Yes, and I did get, I have to go pick it up. Myers store gave us $500 gift card, so I want to put in a plug for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like when bigger companies like that give back to the local communities that they're serving, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and this
we're
is the Methodist Church on Bryant, just west of Jababi Drive. If people are like, oh, which Methodist church?
Right.
But that's United Methodist, and there's a little service drive kind of on the east side of the building that goes back to the garden.
Right.
So
But we don't want kids just to show up. They need to sign up, and they can also go to our website and send us an email. So for this next Tuesday, we're cutting off the list on Friday at 5.
Okay. Well, cool. I think that's good that you guys are starting to do more programming again, because it was pretty active back in the 90s too, but then, people get busy and things change, so, well,
we
cool.
always like to have the kids help, too.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, thanks for joining me. I appreciate
Thanks for interviewing
me.
me.
No problem.
Yeah.
For any other news, check out MasonCountyPress.com, and our weather is always brought to you by Smith & Eddy Insurance. And remember, AFFEW is holding their native plant sale on Saturday here at Rotary Park from 9:30 a.m. to noon.